And welcome to Nosy Bystanders Live. I don't know what this is. I am your host. Oh, I think it's a zit. Chief Nosy Bystander. Ignore that zit. And today we're going to be talking about this whole fiasco with these Beyonce concert tickets. Now, at first, I just thought it was kind of like a one-off, right? I didn't even think anything of it, and then I did a little bit of digging based off the comment section. Thank God I went back to read it, but thank God I went to the comment section because Beyonce is not messing with us here in the US, and we're gonna talk about why, okay? Because she's really not messing with us here in the US, okay? And then prices ain't pricing, and the math ain't mathing. And Beyonce, you need to come to the front because you foul, okay? But before we get into cussing out Beyonce, let's see who's all in the building, okay? Let's see who all up in here, all right? I know there's a whole lot of you in here. Let's figure out who's all up in the building, okay? Hello, Cami. Hello, YNV. Hello, other Cami. Hello, Tamika. Hello, Just Bougie. Hello, Fairly Fawny. Hello, Quanda. Hello, that girl Chris. Hello, Brown Mama. Hello, Sophie. Hello, Lex. Hello, Mimi. Hello, Lisa. Hello, V Haggard. Hello, Miss Remarkable. How you doing today? Hello, our Virgil says, "Good evening, Nosy fam. Grab your snacks, y'all. You better, because honey, we about to go in on Miss Knowles Carter, whatever she calls herself. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Yinzi. Hello, Yvette. How you doing today? Hello, Miss Benita. Hello, Courtney. Hello, Greer J. Hello, Miss Benita again. Hello, and Max says, "I bet y'all ladies won't get in formation for $2.99 plus tax." How you know that? How you know this is not a beehive chat? You don't know that. Hello, Paula. Hello, Kim. Hello, Greatness. Hello, Candy. Hello, is it Bara? What? Hello, Bara. Hello, Missy. Hello, Risa. Hello, Auntie Sugar. Said hi from East Atlanta. Okay. Hello, East Atlanta. Hello, is it Is it Joan? Is it Joanne? How do you pronounce your name? Hello, Cherie. Hello, Kiana. Hello, Yenzi. Hello, Shaw Shaw. Hello, Mrs. K. Hello, El Niece. Hello, Ashley says, "Hey, y'all. How she tell us to quit our jobs and spend a bag on them tickets? But anyway, let me not be ignorant." Hello, beautiful. Is it Aries? Hello, Jess. Hello, April. Hello, Tamika, all the way from Facebook. Say, "Hey, cousins, I'm watching on Facebook crowd." From the Facebook crowd this time. Okay. Janae. Got you. Hello, Daniel. Danielle. Hello, Mike. Hello, Socialite Small. How you doing today? So yeah, let's get into this Beyonce fiasco because there's like three things happening in tandem that we need to talk about in bits and pieces. So Beyonce had on February 1st, because I told you guys she's a white woman in blackface. And I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I said it once, I'm going to say it again. Like a good white woman in blackface, Beyonce decided to release her tour dates on the first day of Black History Month because Beyonce bastardizes the Black community, and y'all just let her do it right in your face. Like a white woman in blackface, okay? So she decided to release her tour dates on February 1st, which happens to be Black History Month. So not only can we not celebrate Black greatness, we have to sit here and tussle with Beyonce for concert tickets in a month where we should be celebrating everyone. Somehow Beyonce decided to turn the entire month of February into her. But argue with your mamas in a beehive with that. So she decides to and tax thank you. And tax season. Okay. So Beyonce decided that not only did she want to play in y'all face on Black History Month, she also wants to take your entire refund checks. Gross. So we have been talking about the Beyonce concert on TikTok. If you don't follow us on TikTok, follow us on TikTok at Chief Nosy Bystander or just Nosy Bystanders. And we've been talking about the Beyonce concert because Beyonce had went ahead and released, and let me pull it up from her website so you can see it. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me just get to her website. Okay. So on her website, she went ahead and released her I'll share my screen. Hold on. So she released her tour dates here for Act One, for her tour dates here. So you can pick your prospective city, blah, 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 blah. Got you? Okay. So she had released her tour dates and people started buying tickets. Well, what we found out was that Beyonce actually released them early for pre-sale in the UK first. So she released them early for pre-sale tickets first for her show. Now, if you click here, it says register now so that you can get them through the verified fan required registration in order to be able to get that Beyonce Section 8 card so you can purchase tickets, right? Because it's gonna be sent out like a lottery. You're gonna get your number and she's gonna tell you exactly when you can purchase tickets. But she didn't do the same thing in the United Kingdom. In the United Kingdom, she had already opened up pre-sales, and I've already confirmed this by heading literally to this website here that talks about Beyonce opening up the first of the O2 Priority app that is currently down now, but she opened up tickets to them for the low price of, and you're not even going to believe it, 50 pounds. Maximum 170 pounds. So if you have the O2 net, it's a mobile network in the UK. I had to figure out what it was because honey child, I was lost too. So if you have the O2 mobile network in the UK, you could get pre-sale tickets. People thought they were like Coachella, where you order your tickets, you put down a little down payment, and then you pay the rest later. No, these were the ticket prices. They started from 50 pounds to 170 pounds for VIP. And if you had the O2 mobile app in the UK, if you live in the UK, it's a mobile app that you probably would have, or it's a mobile service you would probably have. If you had the O2 mobile service, kind of like their version of Verizon Wireless or AT&T, you were able to get those tickets early. A lot of people who purchased those tickets early thought, oh, this is like Coachella. I put $25 down and it reserves my ticket. No, that was the ticket. That was the ticket. So when I posted my video about Beyonce, a ton of people from the UK were like, "What are you guys talking about? We already bought tickets to Beyonce's concert." And in my head, I'm thinking, how have you bought tickets for a concert that's not available yet? Until I kept combing through the comment section of my video and I saw dozens. And I'm not talking about one or two. I mean, I had stopped at 10 people. I did a full stop. I said, okay, this is 10 people too many. So you have 10 people in the UK talking about they have already purchased their ticket to Beyonce's concert for as little as 50 pounds, 50 euro, however they use their monetary sign, 50 pounds. Someone said 50 quid and another person said 50 euro. So whatever the denomination is there. So I went and looked. And then when I pulled up that website, I said, what do you mean Beyonce pre-sale tickets are already available? Now, Beyonce opened up early pre-sale tickets for individuals who are Citibank users or Citi credit card users, but the minimum price for those were $600. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on because even though some people here in the US were able to buy tickets early for as little as $600, the price difference is insane. It's insane. So she did a pre-sale early in the UK for as little as $50, but her pre-sale early in the US is $600? Yeah. Do you have a deal going on in the UK with the Royals that we don't know? Do you have a deal going on with O2 Wireless that we don't know what's going on? But the math ain't math and on Mrs. Beyonce. Let me get some of your comments before we finish reading that article. This is from Max said that's 61 to 270 US dollars. Yes. 61 to 270 US dollars. Thank you for the conversion, Mac. It's from Sai says, do you have the same issue with big companies inflating ticket costs? I suspected that's why she did this in the States. Could be. That's a hell of an inflation. What's up, Eurites? How you doing today? That's a hell of an inflation. This from Jassy says, I'm travel agent. Let me look at this real quick. I have access to a lot I don't use. Okay, go ahead and check it out. This from Deborah says, I'd rather buy eggs than a concert ticket. This from Renee says, I've never paid more than $225 to see Beyonce, and I don't intend to pay more this time. This from Max says, you might want to go see Jasmine Sullivan on the low. That's right, $600. That's right. That's the minimum price. That's the minimum price. That is the minimum price. That's right. Yeah. Viagra says, my sister was telling me about the Citibank thing. She got an email to put it in. Two individuals I talked to who also had that pre-sale for Citibank said the minimum for nosebleeds was $600. So they didn't show me a screenshot, but I feel comfortable and confident that they said it. Now, I want to play you this video of a TikTok user who I just mutualed with today. And this is what she saw. Now, before we watch the video, I'm going to preface this so no one is clueless. She stated that she saw that Beyonce had announced her tour dates on Twitter and all over social media. She went to look up the tour dates and she saw them. When she went back, they were gone. That is her claim, but she also has evidence of that. So let me show you. Okay. Here's what Beyonce. So turn the volume up real quick so you can see this. Okay. Those ticket prices just yet. Here's what Beyonce. Okay, so Beyonce took the prices away out of nowhere because yesterday morning I went to Ticketmaster and the prices were up there, right? And now she's not telling us the prices just yet. And I have an update because my history never lets me down and it doesn't reload unless I say reload. And I have some prices for you if you want to go in Chicago. So you guys know I'm not lying. Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, Saturday, July 22nd, 2023 at 7 p.m. Here are some prices. You can pause to read. And these are for upper, mind you. So here it says it started. Hold on one second. I'm going to go back. Upper, mind you. Some more. Hold on. You can pause. So upper, prior to them removing the ticket prices, was $517 each. It says row 32, upper 427. These are real. These are not fake. These are real. Okay. And she also even shows you the stadium. It says Beyonce, Soldier Field, Chicago, July 22nd, 2023 at 7 p.m. These are the ticket prices. So the minimum that at least in Chicago that we were able to see was $517. I'm going to continue to play. To read. And these are for upper, mind you. Some more. Pause to read. A little bit of a higher territory, but here you go. Also, for the people who are on Twitter today asking if she was going to take a firm, she does. You see, it's there. It says buy now or pay later with the firm. So she will be taking, what's it called? Installment payments. She knew exactly what she was doing. So this is where we get into the thousands, the thou wows, and some more uppers that are $1,000 to $1,200. Like I said today, all of a sudden it's a registration for fans. The prices were up there and they was getting sold out real quick. They were there. I believe her. I don't think she has a reason to lie. The prices were there and now they're gone. And now you just can't get them anymore. And she said she went directly to Ticketmaster. She didn't go through registration because there was no registration. I keep telling people that, and people in the comment sections are just crazy. When Beyonce announced it, I went immediately to Ticketmaster, but I didn't see them. I only saw the registration. So if some of other people are saying there was no registration, Beyonce didn't have none of this registered fan page. She didn't have that up. They went straight and released those ticket prices. I don't know if this is a part of some way to draw in an audience or something of that nature. I don't know what it is, but they were there. So, and I'm talking about actual ticket prices. I'm not talking about the pre-registration through Citibank or through all those other ones. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about straight ticket prices. Now, people were arguing in the comments saying, "Oh, that's for those are for resellers." No, they weren't. Unless it was an accident, they re-showed and they shouldn't have showed it, but they were not. Those were Beyonce's ticket prices. Okay. I think everybody's getting everything all confused because Ticketmaster loves to confuse us. Let me get to the comments. Sorry about that, y'all. This is from Denver Sunday says, I registered through her website. So did I. They told me I couldn't even look at ticket prices until February 20th. February 20th. She's pushing us because of the record sales. She knows y'all desperate enough to go. You know, the last time she performed was at Coachella, right? That was the last time she performed was at Coachella. And people were even getting on her about that because they said that when you looked out into the sea of people, it was just white people, even though it's like 6 Black people said I was there. Yeah, you were there. But that when you look at that Coachella crowd, it was white people. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you love Beyonce, you know, go get her. You understand what I mean? But let's be for real. Like, most people don't go out to Coachella. Okay. This is from Dion says, I took a screenshot of the show in Louisville, Kentucky. Lowest was 1,000. This is from Beautiful Aries says, random thought. I actually don't like the promo pic of her. No, I think she looks good. The plastic surgery is plastic surgerying, okay? This from Yvette says, if the prices was for the resellers, then the ticket prices are gonna be way higher before they hit the streets. Yeah, 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 you're right. This is from Angela Carter says, O2 Priority has been on sale since 10 o'clock yesterday. Wow. No, they're the way that the tickets are going to be distributed, according to Beyonce's website, not myself. She said that they're going to be distributed as a lottery for people who register for early access. That is what her website says, and I think I can go to the website and it'll show us that. Yeah, here it is. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so it says, and blow it up so y'all can see it too. It says Beyonce is using verified fan to help get fans tickets. Verified fan requires registration to help filter out buyers looking to resell tickets and create a less crowded ticket shopping experience for fans. Register for verified what does it say? Register for verified to all North American shows only. It's quick and easy and it's free to sign up. Registration window varies by city and starts to close as early as February 3rd. So be sure to visit the registration page to note the window closes for the shows interested in attending. So I register for this show here. What's got a new update? What's the update? No, let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna share my screen here. So I guess when I get the code, I could enter the code here. This is the access code. She says she's gonna give you an access code. So once you get the access code, I guess I would enter it here and then it'll show me what seats are available. So I guess that's how it works. That's the best I can give you guys. I don't think it's bogus. I don't think it's bogus that she's doing it that way. I think it's smart to get so it does she doesn't get another Taylor Swift issue. I just think it's so crazy that like the price difference is so crazy from here to the UK. And I'm trying to figure out why is the price difference so different? Does she have like a deal with O2, wireless network? Did she get a brand deal with them? They're like, hey, we'll supplement the cost if you lower the price, right? Like if they said lower the price to as low as 61 US dollars, right? And we'll supplement the rest for you because we want to make sure people can go to your show. So I wonder what it's like. This from Jalen says, at most, I'll pay $400 a ticket. Anything over that is dead. I went to the Lemonade tour with good seats at 250. My sister saw her for free. My sister Beyonce had a free concert. She had 2 free concerts in Cleveland for free back in 2016. It was just a free show. And she got Beyonce's towel. It's a Beyonce had a it's in her safe, y'all. I promise you, all my life, I'm not lying. So she went to her concert with her friend, and Beyonce had a black, like a terry cloth towel that she used to wipe the sweat off her face. And it's got her insignia on it, a B in cursive. It's like stitched in there. And she threw it into the crowd. My sister caught it. And I asked her, I said, where is it? Child, it's in her safe in a Ziploc in a Ziploc bag in her safe. I said, did you smell it? She said, girl, it smells like Beyonce. I don't know what it smells like. I should have smelled it. It's in her safe. I can go ask her to smell it. But I said, what does it smell like? She's like, it smells like perfume. It smells like very floral. She's like, her sweat is floral. Okay, whatever. That's her story on Beyonce. Okay, but she said Beyonce threw it and she caught it. I said, did you have to fight anyone? She's like, no, she said her seats were really good. She said she just threw it right at me. She threw it right at you. She's like, yeah. She was just like, threw it at her. And she was like, I just caught it. I was so close. I was in like the first, she was in like, if this is the stage, like this, my sister was like right here and Beyonce was standing like right there. So she was on like the side stage and just, but it was the way it's arched is weird. She threw it right at her. She caught it. Okay. But those tickets were free. Now here's my thing. I would go, but I got to see the ticket prices. I feel like the more popular cities like Chicago, Houston, Atlanta are going to be expensive. Glendale here is going to be pretty cheap. You're not going to see a whole lot of Beyonce fans here in Glendale. I mean, you might in Phoenix. depends. It all depends. This from Sharice says I registered for the Maryland because VA 757 area codes don't get concerts like that, and they don't have a place to hold the people. Like a bridal boutique. Yeah. This from Jellybean says, are they taking payments? It looked like they are. At minimum, they're taking Affirm. The Affirm is like kind of like Klarna or Afterpay. That's what it looked like. And that's what it said, not look like, I'm sorry. But at minimum, that was the one that, here, I'll show it to you on the screen. Yeah, right here. You see where it says buy now, pay later with Affirm? So I guess that's what they were going to take. This from YNV says the sad thing is fans aren't going to buy tickets. They're gonna get new outfits, new lace fronts of your don't hair done, nails done, plus money for souvenirs. That's it. I think black people will go. I think this from Your Majesty says that's crazy. You could get a ticket in France with a hotel and a round trip for cheaper than a U.S. concert ticket. That's what I was telling people. I'm like, if you're going to spend $2,000 to go see Beyonce, just go to Europe for 2 weeks. Go to Mexico. Go take a trip to Mexico. Go take a cruise. Like you could be doing a lot more with that money, especially if you're going to spend it on leisure. Go somewhere and go hang out and chill out and relax and do it up. But why spend $4,000 on something like that when you could just go and have a really nice vacation? You can go to Europe, you know what I mean? At some point when inflation comes down, Beyonce's gonna tour again. She doesn't look like she's in the process of stopping her career. Does that make sense? So you can always see her when inflation drops. Those tickets will be a lot cheaper in like 5 years, not even, maybe next year, you know? So take that $3,000 we're already going to spend on hair, nails, clothes, food, maybe a hotel if you want to be downtown, dinner, all of that, and just go to Europe. Go on a cruise, go to Jamaica, to St. Thomas, or just go blow it at a local restaurant, or buy yourself like a really cute wardrobe. If you're already going to spend it, I mean, but if you really have to see Beyonce, go see her, I suppose. But she's not dead, so it's not like you're never going to see her again. And she's going to subsidize the footage like she did with her Renaissance, or with her Coachella event, Black is King. So just wait till it comes on HBO, or wait till she gives it to Netflix and make it a watch party thing and go all out. It doesn't have to be like, don't spend $3,000 on people don't even spend $3,000 to go see Janet Jackson. And people love Janet. Janet could sell out an arena like you wouldn't believe. So why even spend? I mean, I guess for the experience, but she's not dead. It's not like she's dying. She'll have plenty more concerts, but don't go to a concert during the highest inflation the U.S. has ever seen in U.S. Economic history. That'd be silly, especially when there's so many people in the chat talking about, my sister saw her for free. Okay. She saw her for free. I think twice, saw her for free twice. So at some point, those tickets prices will come down. You will be able to see Beyonce. I promise you. Okay. It's not that deep, but for some people it really is. I mean, but the Beehive, based off of what people have been saying on Twitter, the Beehive is not beehiving like the Beehive should be beehiving. If you catch my drift. If you catch my drift, the Beehive is not beehiving like you think. And from YV said the sad, I'm sorry, I already read that. This from Will B says that's a once in a lifetime experience to see Beyonce. She's not dead. A once in a lifetime experience means Beyonce only does a concert once every 100 years. That's a once in a lifetime experience. Beyonce goes on tour like once every 2.5 years. It's not really once in a lifetime, if you ask me. It's not like seeing the Rolling Stones. That's once in a lifetime. It's not like you went to the last Beatles concert before all of them died except Paul. That's a once in a lifetime experience. She's not dead, y'all. So everyone take a chill pill. Take a chill pill. This from Laddie says, I'ma just praise Jesus in my living room. Woo, child. This from Brand White says she puts it on amazing show. I bet she does though. I bet she does. If it's cheap, if I can get it under $400, I'll go. And I'll send a video and y'all can see. But if it's not gonna be under $400, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. This from Just Bougie says, way too cheap to buy $600 tickets. I don't even think 600 is bad. I don't want to pay it, but I just don't think it's that bad. This from Chandra says, I went to her first tour for $79, and then her second one was for 175, and that was it. Mm. This from Ricardo from Facebook. What's up, Ricardo? Says, if I'm not mistaken, ticket prices haven't been released yet. The tickets that are floating around are from bots like StubHub. No, not even on StubHub. There's nothing there, you guys. Maybe prior, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. A little toy son, I think I'm going to Barcelona. Yeah, go ahead. Oasis Kings to Arizona. It's a great state if you like it hot, but you can't afford LA. Arizona's a good state if you like the heat, right? You don't like being cold, but you can't afford to live in LA. I mean, LA is only 4 hours away. Okay. Can't get no closer than that. Okay. Can't get no closer. This from Camila Go says, I make Houston content on TikTok, and this would be great, but not at those prices. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. This from Yinty says, I don't know if Ticketmaster has a firm. Who was this? This was Ticket Nation. I'm not sure who that is. This is from Shirley. What's up, Shirley? Says, if anyone has to break it down in payments, you don't need to go and make sure your rent is paid. Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real. For real. This from Dahlia says, I'd rather see Beyonce. You would rather see Beyonce? This from Lady Lovelace says, stop the hate. And sister, what hate? Y'all already know I don't like Beyonce. I will go to her concert simply just for something to do, but I don't like her. She's just a white woman in blackface. She's not actually black. Y'all know that, right? This from AR Stinker says, child, Beyonce could Poot and the Beehive will be talking about how that was a once in a lifetime experience. This from Sheridan says, Nita Baker's on tour. I'm gonna just go see her and praise the Lord for real. A Notary Public says, I spent $300 on 650 a ticket purchases the day of the concert. That's crazy. This from Ari says, Beyonce puts on an amazing Are you gonna go to her concert, Ari? Says, I've been to 3. She dances the entire time in heels. Are you gonna go to this one? This is from Latoya Warren says, I've been sitting my money aside since the album dropped in July. The hive is still stinging. I guess so. I guess so. Woo chow. You said, why is she a white woman in blackface? Because all Beyonce does is, this is just my personal opinion. I know most of y'all don't agree, but this is just my personal opinion. She doesn't do anything like profound. Does that make sense? Like, she's not like Rosa Parks or anything. Um, and she uses the black community to make herself to self-aggrandize herself, to make herself rich, but she doesn't actually do anything for the black community, right? Like, it's like the fact that people have to sit here and think, do I want to spend my tax return on a new car or go see Beyonce? The fact that she would even put people in a position that even think that is definitely white woman behavior. So that's what I think, why would you even put people in a position to think like that? Like the fact that you would even put your own people in a position to think like that, like, do I want to go see Beyonce or do you want to pay the rent late? You're not for us. You're not for us. You're against us, and you always have been. And now that you've become a billionaire, which I find crazy that y'all allow her to become a billionaire, but y'all don't want to go out there and support other local artists, right? I understand supporting Beyonce, which is great and it's fine and dandy, right? That makes sense. Okay. But she's already a billionaire. Why can't you guys use all of that love and adoration and support to help another singer be a billionaire? Or does only Beyonce get to be a billionaire? Like, if you can't answer that objectively, then you're just a weird sycophant fan. You know what I mean? Like, there are local artists who put on shows at your local Rialto theaters, your House of Blues, who are just trying to get this close to Beyonce. But for some strange reason, y'all would rather give a billionaire 10 more billion dollars, but you would just walk past a local artist like, I don't care if you're struggling and starving and you're fighting for your dreams. This billionaire, she deserves another 10 billion. That to me means you're mentally ill. That's just my personal opinion. You're definitely mentally ill. Especially the person who said they saw her 3 times. Like, what else you gonna see? She only gonna tap dance in those kitten heels for just so long. You know what I mean? Why are you not supporting other local artists if you're such a music fan? You're not a music fan. You're a sycophant who thinks Beyonce is your best friend. That's my personal opinion. So she's a white woman, okay, and blackface. And her husband proved it when he did that Twitter Spaces with all those other rich white people. Of course, he didn't let any black people in that space. And he cried about capitalism because now that he's a billionaire, white people don't want his money. They're racist. Even though I have $1 billion and most people can't even figure out where their next meal is coming from. Jay-Z's on Twitter crying about white people not wanting his money. Okay. They're not for us. Okay. Definitely not for us. Definitely not for us. So if you come in here to think that we're going to praise and worship Beyonce, this is a Beyonder slander account. Okay, this is a Beyonce slander account. There will be no praise and worship. Now, I will go to her show if I can get an affordable ticket. I just want to see what the whole hubbub is about. Like, why everybody over here clawing into each other's eyes to go see this woman? So I want to go see her. Now, don't get me wrong. I do listen to Beyonce. Not a lot, but I do. I think she's a good artist. But again, she's already bastardized Black people enough. Let her ride off into the sunset by herself. This is from Fairy Fawn says, will they accept eggs? I sure hope so. I sure hope so, because there's gonna be a lot of eggs if Beyonce don't lower them ticket prices down. This is from Dahlia says, DC used to have a really big underground scene, and most Black people out there support them by attending their events and shows. Black people definitely support small artists. Yeah, not like they do now. Not now. Which was that Dubai ticket? That was free for the Saudi national, the Saudi royals and the upper crust echelon. That was just a birthday party. I hope y'all know that. By the what is it? The Wahada? I forgot what the name is. It's a specific sect of the Saudi royals. It's a specific sect of Islam that the Saudi royals believe in, which is completely anti-Muslim. That they are very staunch against women's rights and abortion rights and gay rights. But that's who she performs for. That's who gets Beyonce's attention. She will tap dance for a bunch of misogynists who behead people. But for you, get in line, Negro, and don't spend all your money on Beyonce, because once that concert's over, she's not going to give you any money back for your eggs. Okay, she's not going to give you any money back. So decide whether you want to get your kids braces or go see Beyonce, because that's what she does to her people. She puts them in a financial predicament, whether they want to support an artist or whether they want to eat or get their transmission fixed for their car, or just put money and save money away for their home, or have a nice dinner with their husband or their partner. You know what I mean? Or take their kids to Disneyland. That's the type of shit that she does to the Black community. She don't care about y'all. She'd rather go tap dance and again in kitten heels for Saudi royals who literally just wheel and deal and behead people, right? Unless everybody just forgot about Jamal Khashoggi, the Turkish national who was living here on a green card, who got lured back to the Turkish embassy and was beheaded by the royal family in Saudi Arabia. So that's who she supports. She'll do it for 35 million flat. Okay. But she do not care about y'all. Okay. Yes. So they were out and then they retracted them. And now they're out again, but they're not quite out because you got to register to get that phone number. This from Kiana says she puts dummies in that predicament. Whew, child. This from Just Bougie says, that's it. I'm going to buy some chickens and sell it. Might as well. Might as well. This from Diana says in Dubai, that was a conflict of the LGBTQ community. I heard on another page it was. But again, she just adorns the face. She doesn't actually support the LGBTQAI community, because why is she tap dancing for people who are anti them? Beyonce doesn't need $35 million. She did the concert. This is what y'all need to hear, because I think a lot of you have been misunderstood. Beyonce doesn't need $35 million, you guys. She has $1 billion. She did the birthday in Saudi Arabia, in Dubai, because she actually supports whoever's birthday and whatever sycophant regime that is a part of it. She did it because those people are her friends. She didn't do it because, oh, she was hard pressed for 35 million. She did it because she actually supports those people and their ideologies. And I'm not talking about Islam. I'm talking about those insane Saudi nationals or royals, because they have what they practice has nothing to do with Islam at all. They're a bunch of crazies, right? Running a regime that oppresses people. So what they believe has nothing to do with the whole religion of Islam. That I want to make that clear, okay? She supports misogynists, the patriarchy, anti-LGBTQ ideologies, anti-women Beyonce does not. I'm going to keep telling y'all this one more time. She's not pro-woman. She's not even pro-black. She's pro-money. Support other artists. It's not that big of a deal, okay? It's not that big of a deal. This from Ashley says, hell, she came to do a show in the US for $10 since she's out here supporting folks. For real, that's what I'm saying. This from I Am a Millionaire says, right, her friends, Beyonce and Jay-Z only care about being around. Exactly. Jay-Z told you that. He told you that. He said, I want to so badly be socially accepted that I'm going to get on Twitter and cry about other white people not taking my money. This from Jalen says, there are gay people in Dubai, so why should they not be able to see Beyonce perform? Are you for real? Because now, Jalen, I feel like you're not new here. I feel like you've been here. Okay. But I would like for you to read that back to yourself. We're talking about a hostile regime. Okay. We're talking about a hostile regime. I want you to read that back. I want you to read this back to yourself and ask yourself, does this sound intellectually honest? When was the last time you saw a pride parade in Dubai? I want to know. Desperately. I got to know. When was the last pride parade in Dubai? Hello, you're not talking, so I don't know if you can hear us. When was the last pride parade in Dubai? Hello? Is she gone? Did she leave? Okay, I guess she didn't want to answer the question. This from Nisha says, the U.S. megastar headlined the private concert in Dubai to mark the opening of a luxury hotel, Atlantis the Royal. Fun. It's not funny, but it's true. It's not funny, but it's definitely true. Ain't nothing funny about getting stoned to death. I'm just saying. I don't care how advanced Dubai is. It is run by a very strict royal family. Okay. And a very hostile regime against all things secular. It's that simple. And if Beyonce's out there tap dancing for them, like a good coon would, okay, that's exactly what you should expect. Okay. That's precisely what you should expect. Don't expect anything less than. Stop trying to make excuses for a woman who doesn't even know you. This from Greer J says, just because they're there doesn't mean they're right. I mean, except black people here in America. Okay. So West Coaster Bus says, would you say that you're condescending? No, I'm not condescending. I'm asking real questions that people sometimes refuse to answer. What's goes your best? Sometimes what's goes your best? I don't even know why you're here. You either really like this show or really hate it. This from Fairy Fawn says that's why she stopped Blue from breaking it down. You think? This from Miss Benita says, see, y'all not old enough to remember when Michael Jackson boycotted performing in South Africa because of the apartheid, despite being invited for a good cause. Exactly. Exactly. When singers had the right to do those things because they were world stars and everybody wanted them and everybody wanted to be near them. And then they had those rights and people it would stop the world. They'd be like, what, you're not gonna perform here? Why? Because they're anti this or they're anti that. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. This from YMV says the likes ain't liking. Smacks the like button. Thank you, YMV. This from I am a millionaire says Beyonce and Jay-Z are not musical artists. They make music that doesn't make it quality. Music should come from the soul. Well, I have to disagree. I like both Beyonce and Jay-Z's music, but I know what they are. I'm not blinded by their music so much that I don't realize that they're these walking talking monsters that somehow people just fall in line with. I know that they're leading a army of zombies walking around calling themselves a beehive of all things, but I'm aware that they're good artists. Does that make sense? Like I can separate the two. I can separate Beyonce's music from Beyonce as the businesswoman person. Businesswoman person is a monster, a total garbage fire. Beyonce is an artist, fantastic. There's a difference. Okay. This is from Tamira says, wait, I didn't know these families are harming people, but that's their lifestyle. They don't want the LGBTQ right. I don't know what the US could do about that. There's nothing we could do about it, right? We could implement stricter regulations, right? Like we're not going to do deals with you unless you stop beating people to death because they're gay. The US could do all kinds of stuff, but they won't, which is a problem. This is from, is it Kindlin? Kindlin, like Gwendolyn, but Kindlin says, you are just a tad bit condescending. I am too. It's okay, Chief. I appreciate that. Just a little bit. This is from Diana says, I say she's educated on historical history and religion. A little bit. Yeah, I am. I'm pretty condescending. I ain't gonna lie. But it's just gotta be realistic. I'm just trying to be realistic. Like most people are not don't want to be realistic. They want to live in this like weird fantastical land, and I don't get it. I mean, I respect it, but I definitely don't get it. Like I just don't get it. This from Becky Wellington says, hold on, you're extremely condescending. They already told you that on the Tyrese report page. Who said that? They said I was condescending. What? 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 They said that about me? Okay, y'all stop telling me bad stuff. La 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 la. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. This from Jalen. Hello, says, Chief, please don't drag me. I'm not going to drag you because I feel like I've seen you here before. You said, I just don't understand why Beyonce is the only person being called out for performing in Dubai. None of these celebrities truly care about her. No, they don't. But I don't see anybody else performing in Dubai. Now, if you said Taylor Swift was in Dubai, she'd get her own episode and get dragged too. Okay. Beyonce is just the first person I've seen perform there in a while, but I'm sure there's tons of artists. They all can go to hell, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong. This from BJ Diallo says, well, I'm paying for the Beyonce ritual when she come to Philly. Y'all crazy. You said, why do you say Beyonce is white? I explained that. You must have just got here. You must have just got here. You need to rewind back. Oh, rewind back like 10 minutes. And I do the whole full analysis on why. But I'll give you the quick rundown because Beyonce all the time, too many anecdotes than I would like to see, but she always, 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 always uses the Black community. She adorns this Black face and says that, oh, I care about this and this and this. And then every time she does something, it's in complete contradiction of the Black community. Beyonce does not support Black people. Beyonce uses Black people and Black suffrage to make a dollar. And then at the end of the day, she doesn't do anything for Black people. She couldn't even stop herself from performing in Dubai, right? What does she do? And I'm not asking you, I'm just asking the general public, like, what does Beyonce do for the Black community? What? Just give me one anecdote and I'll leave her alone. I'll quit dragging her because I drag her all the time. Just give me just one. I don't even ask a lot. Just be like, give me one thing Beyonce does for the Black community. You said, "What's the family?" What family? The royal family? The crown prince is Mohammed bin Salman. Um, we gotta look him up. Just look him up, y'all. His daddy got like 32 kids. Just look him up. He fine though. Okay, here I'll show you a picture. Um, I ain't gonna lie. He fine. He is fine. Um, let me share my screen. This is Mohammed bin Salman. This is he's part of the royal family. This is him. I wrote a couple papers on him. He is fine. I ain't gonna lie, but he is brutal. He's a brutal dictator. His father's the king. His father is still the head of the nation of Saudi Arabia. His father still runs Saudi Arabia, but being the crown prince is different. It's like you're the right hand to the king. So when his father passes, he will be the next king. He is so brutal. He kidnapped because the king is married to a bunch of women. He kidnapped his stepmoms, if you will, his mom's sister wives. He kidnapped his stepmoms and his own mother, locked them in the royal family's house, locked them in the house, wouldn't let them leave. And they said he basically manipulated his father to give him the title of crown prince. So Mohammed bin Salman is his name. He's done the same thing to his brothers, I think one of his brothers was traveling to like Turkey to like, hobnob, kidnap his brother in a hotel, kidnapped a bunch of his family, you guys. The kid is ruthless. He's only 34. He's ruthless. He's ruthless. And that's how he treats the citizens, okay? He treats them all the same. It's a terrible, they thought that when he became crown prince, he would be more liberal, right? They thought that he would change a lot of the rules in Saudi Arabia, but he didn't. He got even more strict, more beheadings. So yeah, it's fierce there. This from I Dream of Ray says those tickets were not official. The lady wasn't even on Ticketmaster. Ray. I'm not about to argue with a beehive person. Okay, just beat it. Okay. This from James. I didn't even want to read the rest of your comment. I just knew it was going to be full of Beyonce garbage. So take that to Beyonce. I know for a fact she ain't gonna read it, but go ahead and leave her a comment because again, she don't care about you. This from Mrs. James said it's true. Beyonce only started making music to support Black folks at the rise of Black Lives Matter, where people were criticizing her failure to speak up. Exactly. And then when that wasn't working, what did she do? She did that Negro spiritual album that y'all keep so good. It was good. You should have heard the critics in Africa. They were like, please stop. What are you doing? What is this? There was a lot of critique about the album in Africa. They were like, we don't want this. Whatever this is, that's not us. Throw it away. And please stop wearing our garb. Please stop wearing our garments. Please stop whatever these dances are. Stop. She's tried her foot in everything. She's tried her foot in R&B. She's tried her footing in Afro beats. She's trying her footing in house music. No one wants it. She's just picking a different blackface to wear every week and no one can seem to figure it out. Like, it's all blackface. It's not real. Because pop didn't work for her. Okay. Christina said they fine over there, but I pop off at the mouth. So they'll probably be walking around with my head. They too strict. They would. They would. They would. But Arab men love Black women. They probably don't treat us good. This from Natalie Council says she does absolutely nothing. Never heard of her giving back to the community or giving to those in need. Never. If she did, show me. This from Black Widow says, so why would Beyonce perform for a tyrant like that? No boundaries? Yeah. Why are we treating Beyonce like she's the face of Black people? It's so many others who do absolutely nothing for the community. Like who? People who don't have the power to do anything? Is that what you're saying? You're saying people who are less than, who don't really have the power and privilege to do anything for the Black community. They're not doing anything for the Black community, but people in power and privilege, they're not required to do anything for the Black community. Hello? Did you leave? I guess you left. Let me get some more of your comments. This from Tamira says, "Wow, I can't imagine living under that." Y'all trifling. This from M. Jane says, "It's true. Beyonce only started making." Oh, I read that already. Oh yeah, we skipped your comment. This from Ebony Queen says, "It's against the law to be gay in Dubai." Hello, thank you, Ebony. Yeah, yeah. The guy's a tyrant. I mean, he beheaded Jamal Khashoggi in a literal embassy. Literal embassy. You said, "Girl, what are you talking about? I'm referring to others in higher power." Who? Just give me one example. You haven't even given me the example yet. I'm always here for Beyonce slander. Always. I'll always be here for Beyonce. I don't like her. Can you tell? I don't like her. And I don't like how she's got y'all so warped mentally that like y'all literally in a person's comment section defending her. I mean, it's crazy. Could you imagine defending someone who wouldn't even spit on you if you're on fire? That's wild to me. The way that y'all be defending Beyonce, like y'all know Beyonce don't know you, right? Or did y'all forget? Did y'all forget that? Did y'all forget Beyonce don't know you? She don't know you. You defending her means nothing to her. So the fact that y'all be out here just fixing your thumbs like this, I got something for you. What do you got for me? Beyonce will never see this comment. She'll never be like, "Good job, random person on the internet, for defending." She'll never say that to you. She'll never spit on you if you were on fire. She'll walk right past you. So why are you, I mean, ask yourself this. Why am I defending a person who doesn't know me? And if I do defend them, what do I get out of it? What is there to gain? If you can't answer those two simple questions, this is not the comment section for you. Okay? This is not. It might not be the comment section for you. So ask yourself those questions before you type the next message, honey child. Okay? This from True Q TV says, "First time here, love your realness." Thanks. I appreciate it. This is from I'm a Millionaire says, "Child, that girl's gonna spit on herself if she couldn't spit on herself if she was on fire. She stays hot, child." This is from is it Kiana? I hope I'm saying that right. Says, "Prince didn't want the female Saudi activist to get credit, so he locked himself up and then created liberal laws. A lot of them are still in jail. That man is weird." Yeah, no lie. No lie. Nita said, "People are entitled to their opinions." Not here. I'm just kidding. You are. You're entitled to your opinions, but I here because our show, all of our shows are based off of analysis and research, mostly analysis, right? You're not allowed to just play stupid in the comments. You have to really think for yourselves. You have to think for yourselves. I'm going to always broach you with a question, but you're going to have to think for yourself. Okay. So you can't just be like, "Oh, I follow Beyonce because I love her." Okay. Tell me why. When I ask you these pointed questions, you or anyone, right? When we ask you pointed questions here, you have to be able to answer. If you can't answer them, then you have to really step back and be like, "Damn, why do I support this person? I don't even know why I like them. They don't even do shit." That's all we do here. We're just analyzing stuff. We're going to ask you pointed questions. You're allowed to answer them or not. There's nothing wrong with living ignorantly blissful. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't come here with your ignorance and bliss thinking that it's going to fly, because this is not a group think tank. You can literally see in the comment section, everybody thinks for themselves. You'll never get the same wavering of opinions because you have to. Okay. So if you want to follow Beyonce blindly, the only thing I ask is why. If you can't answer that, then you have to really ask yourselves, why am I supporting someone and I can't explain why? Are you following her because it's cool and popular to go to a Beyonce concert for $3,000, right? Quote unquote. Or are you following her because you love her music so much it resonates with you? Are you following her because you listen to her albums and it got you through a rough time and so you have emotionally attached yourself to a person who doesn't know you? What is the answer? If you just say, "I just like her," that's not good enough. Okay? It's not good enough. So you're going to have to try a little bit harder. Okay, before you just start telling people that you love Beyonce. Okay, this from Paulette says, "Really like what she has done for you lately or at all? I just be wondering. This from Diana says, you are not allowed to be stupid. You're just not. You got to think, okay? Because you got to think. There's nothing wrong with thinking. This air stringer says, love how these Beyonce fans are willingly to move heaven and earth to guard her against critique. She don't even know them. This from, is it Dania? I hope I'm saying your name right. Says, I heard that how she's approaches giving to the Black community in silence like Prince used to. Okay, so what does she do? Just tell me what she does. If she gives to the Black community in silence, what does she do? Like, oh, she pays for public school lunch debts. What does she do? Okay. You get what I'm trying to say? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? What does she do? What does she do? Because if it's done in silence, yeah, you do. You would know. Because here's the thing, not everything is done in silence. Because she doesn't announce it doesn't mean that there's no tracking of it. Beyonce can't just willy-nilly give a elementary school $1 million without it being somewhere written off on someone's taxes, because that is a philanthropic donation. So that's not really silence. Does that make sense? There's no way to be able to give or help in silence when you're a billionaire and everything has to be written within tax codes. So no, there's no such thing as helping in silence. Because if Prince did everything in silence, then how did you know he did anything? Or is that just a rumor that floats around the Black community? Okay, just checking. This from Just Chrissy says she has not released the ticket sales yet. No pricing is available. 3,000 tickets is a myth. $3,000 tickets is a myth. You had to get on a wait list to avoid resellers. Her tickets are less expensive than smaller artists. Are you defending her? Her tickets have already been on sale in the UK for as little as £50. So that's what I'm asking. This from Nisha says there are plenty of answers to that in the comments. Do you see them? Answers to what? Her giving in silence? Okay. Not as it's still open. Y'all so shady. Y'all so shady. I can't with y'all. I can't. I cannot with y'all. I can't. Girl, not the Darion jeans. Okay. So the Beyonce bump and curl. Yeah, that's right. Beyonce is lobbying for rent control. She single-handedly ended homelessness, and she's working on universal free college education. Okay. This is from, hold on one second. This is from Ramona. What's up, Ramona? How you doing today? I haven't seen you in a while, says Steph. Always on point because you challenge your audience. I'm always going to challenge y'all. Day in and day out. Thank you for a super chat. This from God of Blackness says, are you dating? Not the $5 super chat asking me out on a date. Sir, you couldn't DM that to me. You couldn't send that in an email? I'd have read the email. That's cute though. I think it's very adorable. I think it's very adorable. I'm not gonna give out my relationship status on the worldwide internet for people to be like, that's why you hate Beyonce, because you single. You were single and they and you just wish you had a Jay-Z. Yeah, I wish I had a man who fucked on me 20 times with different bitches. Okay. But that's what they'll say. But Just send me an email, okay? Holla at me in the emails. This from Burnett says he could have sent more. Y'all, don't do him like that. Do not do him like that because most men won't even ask. Also, he's really cute. So, y'all don't ruin this for me. I might get married this year, okay? Damn. Email me. But I'm just trying to say, this is all I'm trying to say about Beyonce, okay? This is all I'm trying to say about Beyonce. Just be mindful of how much money you not she married. Oh, y'all a hater. Y'all, I am not married. Don't do me like that. Don't be do don't be doing me like that, y'all. Now, y'all don't want me to have nobody because y'all know that if I had somebody, then I wouldn't be here with y'all all motherfucking night. That's why. Don't listen to them, sir. Don't listen to them. I am not married. Ain't no you ain't never seen no nigga walking in the back of behind me. Okay. You ain't never seen no man in these dwellings. Don't be doing me like that, y'all. Get out of here. Y'all some hate. Y'all will really do that to me. Like, oh no, she married. I know how y'all get down. I know how y'all get down. This from Mrs. James says, I'm not gonna lie. I bought Darion jeans and they fit well with the exception of the label. Don't laugh, y'all, because I bought apple bottom jeans. So did I. I bought apple bottom jeans too. This is from, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I'm going to call you Anna. It says, I remember during SARS protests in Nigerian, it's my echo, a Nigerian artist who worked with her on Lion King album was literally begging her to bring awareness to the situation. All she did was send food. Because that SARS, if you guys don't know what it is, it's like a public or private, it's like a rogue military. I don't really know how to classify it like in political science respect, but it's like a military. I want to say like a private military. I want to say they're like mercenaries, and they were just doing all kinds of like illegal deal, human rights violations, if you will. And even Little Baby spoke out. Little Baby and Rihanna advocated hard for the UN and NGOs to step in against Little Baby and Rihanna protested very hard for the UN to step in and do something about this rogue group. Because they were violating so many different human rights violations. There were so many human rights violations, like that would be anti the Geneva Convention. And the fact that Beyonce didn't say anything is crazy. And you know who also didn't say nothing? What's that one makeup MUA from Nigeria? What's the one black woman's name? She's a makeup MUA. She's black. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She didn't say anything either, and people ran in on her. This is from Bronzy Gold says, "Who's deleting comments if no moderators?" It depends. So I can see your comments here, but if I look at your comments, hold on. Oh, well, what YouTube is doing is, I wish I could show you my screen. What YouTube is doing is they'll hide your comments if they find them offensive, and a moderator needs to unhide them. So I can't always, I have two different screens. It's hard to say, but I have two different screens. So it'll be like comment is hidden, and they'll say show comment or hide comment. So your comments might be hidden. Hold on one second. I'm gonna look to see. I don't see any other comment in here. I don't see any other comment in here. This is the only comment I've gotten from you, Nookie. So, or Bronzy Gold. I haven't seen any other comment. So no one's deleting your comments. So you don't have any other comments in here, and no one can delete them except me. But I don't read them. Jackie Ina, that's her name. That's that one woman's name. Jackie Ina too. Yeah, they went after her too because she wasn't helping. This from Kiana says, most I've spent on Beyonce $70 for her black and white hoodie she had on an Irreplaceable album. I wanted to get some of her apparel, but every time I try to go get it, it's always sold out. She's like, can somebody inform me what happened with her in Dubai? Nothing happened with her. She performed there. She performed there for $35 million for the Saudi government family, I guess. This from Bodala says, you may be a top chat instead of live chat. Let me see. No, I'm in live chat. I don't. They didn't put any other comments in here. I guess that was a way to be like, oh, you're deleting comments. No one's deleting your. Trust me, I promise you. Your comments don't seem like they'd be entertaining enough to delete. And I'm not even trying to be mean, but like, there's no. They had no other comment in there, and I checked. I checked all of them. I'm not gonna show you my screen because it's gonna look confusing to you guys. But there's no other comment in there. So whatever they have to say, just say it. Or if your comment is highly offensive, YouTube will hold it. Usually they'll hold it. They won't delete it. They usually just hold it. So I don't know. They said their comments are being deleted, but I didn't see any other comments. So maybe they didn't write another comment. I don't know. I'm looking in here. I don't see another comment from them. There's Desmond. Oh, what's up, Desmond? Yeah, I'm trying to look. You said they weren't talking about their own comment. Oh, they were talking about someone else's comments? I don't delete comments. The work to delete a comment, I wouldn't even know how to do that. Remove comment. Oh. Hmm. Oh, people, you guys can delete your own comments? I didn't know that. I didn't know you could delete your own comments. This is from Moniki. Is it Moniki? I hope I'm saying that right. Says Beyonce intentionally creates a frenzy around her projects. Yeah, but it's to be said. Like that's not bad, but I don't know. I don't know why she released this shit during Black History Month. Can we just get a break from Beyonce? Like, damn, can we just celebrate Black History Month? What's Nicki Minaj doing? What's Nicki Minaj doing? What's she doing? She ain't got nothing to do? I guess not. I guess not. It's a test. I can see that. Please. You said, yeah, if I make a typo, I usually delete mine. Don't delete your comment. Why? You don't want me to read it? Y'all don't say nothing bad about Nicki Minaj. She already done came after us once. I don't need her coming for the nosy bystanders again. I don't even like the way she said my name. Chief nosy bystander. That's how she said my name. She sounds like an old New Yorker who chain smokes. I don't want no smoke with Nicki Minaj or those weird barbs. Just leave them alone. They're all crazy, right? Because Beyonce fans, they'll come in tiny little. But if this was about a Nicki Minaj concert, and I talked slander Nicki like child, they would mass report me to the umpteenth degree. Okay, they will mass report me to the umpteenth degree, and they will fight me on every playing field. They fight dirty. They scratch and claw at you. Okay, this from Yenzi says, they set in the comment section ablaze. They are. But I can handle a Nicki fan. They don't scare me. You can't scare me because I told people I'm an original Twitter troll. You can't scare me. What's that gonna do? That ain't gonna do nothing. That do not scare me. They do not scare me. They think they do because they think they're good with the internet. They think you're old. That's their best comeback. Oh, you're old. They love that shit. The barns are unhinged. They are. Squinta said, it's probably the person deleting their own comments for misspelling words or not making sense. It happens. I don't mind it. I don't mind misspellings. I can kind of understand what you're saying, even if you misspell it. Like I can usually understand what most of you are saying because most of the comments aren't that big. Not the pinning Rihanna against Beyonce. So Beyonce's trying to hate on Rihanna doing the Super Bowl, trying to take Riri shine, in my opinion. I don't like Rihanna either. I don't really like her music. If music-wise, I think I like Beyonce more, but that's neither here nor there. Look, y'all, all I'm gonna say is that you can, and this is my final thoughts. Okay, you can go see Beyonce if you want to. I recommend you not. Just go find something else to do. But if you do go to see her, make sure you all the energy you spend on Beyonce. Make sure you support a local artist. Okay, make sure you go support a local artist. Do a local artist like you do Beyonce. And the way that you let her get $1 billion for doing absolutely nothing but crying on the on an album, you should do the same thing for another local artist. Beyonce shouldn't be the only one who gets to eat at the top on Black History Month. That is all that I have for you guys today. We'll be back tomorrow again at a new location. I gotta go out of town, so we'll be in another location tomorrow. Okay, so I will see you guys tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, here at the Nosy Bystanders Live. It'll be Friday. We gotta watch Love After Lockup, don't we? We do. We do have to watch Love After Lockup. I didn't want to watch them last Friday because I was just sick of the storyline, but we're gonna get back into it. But I am your host, Chief Nosy Bystander. You guys have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys tomorrow and on TikTok and wherever. Have a good night. Okay. Bye-bye.